Today we will talk about obsessive thinking in psychology. Have you ever had these strange thoughts? For example, when I was a kid, as long as the family comes back a little later, you start to get restless. It's like I pressed the fast forward button in my mind. Automatically play out the worst possible scenarios. Will there be a car accident? Did something happen? The world outside is peaceful and calm. Your brain has already rehearsed a tragedy that has not happened, and you can only assume the worst outcome again and again in your heart. It seems that in this way, we can prevent damage in advance. You always worry involuntarily. The important people around you. Will I get sick suddenly? Will I leave you quietly one day? These thoughts come without warning. But when you think you can finally feel at ease, like an undercurrent, quietly occupying your thoughts. Before you go out, you check things over and over again. Cell phone, keys, ID, they're all there. But that breath is still hanging. I just can't get it down. The door is locked. You will still turn back and pull it. Even pull it again and confirm it again. Until the feeling of uneasiness subsided a little bit. It seems that as long as this small step is not done, that kind of inexplicable tension will turn into real misfortune. You set high standards for yourself. Always want to do everything to perfection, even if it's just a typo, a little bit asymmetric, even those small details that others would not notice at all. You'll also check and ponder over and over again. You know it could be perfectionism, but you just can't stop, because in your heart, even if there's only a tiny flaw, it's like a mistake, a kind of not good enough evidence. It seems as if it is proving that you are not good enough and not recognized enough. In fact, it's not your fault. You are just trapped by a mechanism called compulsive thinking. These thoughts are not created by you. They're more like false alarms that pop up in the brain itself. It's a system that wants to protect you, but overreacts. In psychology, this recurring, uncontrollable thought, these are called intrusive thoughts. It always happens when you are most relaxed and least prepared. Suddenly pops into your mind, force you to check, to confirm, to doubt, and to trace back. Makes you feel, if you don't listen to these ideas, something could really happen. Essentially, this is a kind of cognitive misreporting of risk by the brain. Your brain isn't broken. It's just too nervous, too hard, and too afraid to miss any risks. It mistakenly believes that if you worry a little more, confirm once more, it can protect you from all possible bad things. The more you try to suppress these thoughts, instead, they appear faster and more frequently. The more you fear making mistakes, the more it reminds you of the various consequences. The more you want to control everything, it will put you in there is always internal friction that can never be fully checked and that you will always have to worry about. It's not because you're too fragile. It's because you care too much, too cautious, too afraid of making mistakes, too afraid of being blamed. All these cautious reactions of yours. In the beginning, it was all out of love. It is to protect yourself and others. But later, it slowly deviated from its original intention. It becomes a psychological ritual that consumes you and holds you back from moving forward. Like a one-man show that you have no choice but to perform on stage. Repeating over and over again. Repeat until exhaustion. So what should we do? How can we get along well with these obsessive thoughts? Step 1. Accept it, rather than suppressing or driving it away. You don't have to confront these thoughts head on. There is no need to please it or indulge it. You just have to understand, it will come, but it will also go. Try telling yourself this. These thoughts come. It's okay. They can be there, but I don't have to obey them. Like watching clouds passing through the sky. Come naturally, go naturally. What you need to do is not to control your thoughts, but acknowledge their existence, but no longer be led by them. Step 2. Reduce your reactions and return your focus to the present moment. When anxiety strikes, your first reaction might be to check it out right away. Pull the door a little more. Recall one more detail. Troubleshoot the error one more time. You think that as long as you figure it out, and do it perfectly, the anxiety will go away. But what can really take you out of obsessive thinking is, it's not think more clearly. It's about doing what you were going to do even when it bothers you. For example, when you have locked the door, but I still want to confirm it again, you can whisper to yourself, I've locked it. This time, I chose to turn around and leave. For example, when your brain starts, play out the worst-case scenario. You can gently pull your attention back from will something go wrong, back to I'm sitting here now, the coffee in front of me is still warm. You don't act to avoid your emotions, but reconnect with life itself through action. These confirmations, entanglements, and worries, it's not your fault. They were your way of protecting yourself. Just in the present moment, they become ropes that trap you. You don't need to let go of everything at once. You can reduce it just a little bit. One less check, one less thing to recall. That is a gentle approach. It's the beginning of regaining the initiative. Even if my mind is still noisy today, my heart is still a little tense. You still deserve to be understood, deserve to be treated well. We are all accepted in our imperfections, and you don't have to wait until you become good enough to have all of this. You can, from now on, be nice to yourself.